What's going on, y'all? It's Kel coming to you with another sports video. Just got through watching Game 1 of the Eastern Conference first round series between Cleveland and Indiana. Cleveland the 2 seed, Indiana the 7 seed. Cleveland barely escapes 109-108 in what was a hell of a game, man. A hell of a game by both teams. Dog, I mean, both teams brought it playoff basketball at its finest, man. Obviously, LeBron James led all scorers with 32 points, had 13 assists, 6 rebounds. Kyrie had 23. I think he had 6 assists or something like that. Thompson doing his thing on the boards, had 13 rebounds. Huge rebounds down the stretch. Paul George. That dude is a motherfucking beast. He had 29 points, man, but I mean them last two possessions for Indiana, he probably could have had 31 or 32. You know, I mean Indiana is hurting Cleveland just like they hurt Cleveland. Like I was at like maybe a couple weeks ago. That high pick and roll with George, where he switches, they put a screen on LeBron and George is either going against either Thompson or Irvin. Whatever that stuff is, it seems like it's working more times than not. I mean, the biggest thing I took away from this game was Cleveland's inability to hit free throws. I mean, as a team, they only shot what, like 50-some%. I mean, no Cavalier shot better than 70% from the line, man. Hell, no Cavalier shot better than 67%. I mean, that's a problem, man. That's a problem. They got to fix that, man. I mean, because that almost came back to bite them. I mean, seriously. Bronze shot 66.7%. Love shot 62%. Tristan Thompson missed all 3 of his. JR went 1 for 2, 50%. And then Jefferson went 2 for 4, 50%. Irvin missed 1. You got to make your free throws, man. That's one of the key things in winning the game. You got to make your free throws when you get to the charity stripe. Yeah, that's like the only thing that really hurt Cleveland in this game, to be honest. I mean, other than they're really not back at that championship level defense yet, you know. I mean, but Indiana's a good team, man. Indiana's a good team. You saw down George, you know, and you all right, because I think was it George had 29, and then the only other person the only other guys that were scoring were Stevenson and Teague, and Stevenson had 16, Teague had 15. I mean, so if you play better defense on George, you're winning by a lot more comfortable margin. I mean, but Cleveland, Indiana took that time out, man. Indiana took that time out. I mean, and you know the ball's going to George, so obviously Ty Lue and or LeBron had a lot to say in the huddle about how you play defense on. Because I was kind of surprised on them last 2 possessions when J.R. Smith came out as the primary defender. I don't know if that was by design or it was by, you know, like whoever was in that zone or whoever could pick him up or whatever, something like that, accidental or something like that. But LeBron J.R. Smith is in the closing seconds. J.R. Smith, you know, Indiana's down 1. J.R. Smith's the primary defender. Then LeBron comes over to double team, trying to get the ball out of George's hands. You make, like I said, you make anybody else beat you. The ball goes to C.J. Miles. He had a pretty good shot. He had a really good shot because Jefferson overplayed him. He was just short on it, on the baseline, man. But Cleveland escaped, bro. Cleveland escaped. They now lead the best of 7 series, 1-0. Yeah, man, I think I had Cleveland in 6. I mean, it looked like it might go down 6, man. If Cleveland don't get their defense together, it might go 7. I mean, hell, the only benefit for that for Cleveland is if they got it at home. They got Game 7 at home if necessary. Hopefully it's not necessary. But yeah, man, I'm watching Milwaukee and Toronto right now. 3-6 in the West. It's gonna be 6-3 respectively in the West. It's gonna be not in the West, the East. That's gonna wrap up my analysis on the Cavs and a Pacers game. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and share. Again, I'm gonna come back to you with another analysis video of this Milwaukee and Toronto game. I'm gonna see y'all in the next video.